And I'm going to show you a little handy dessert that you can make today with pears or with any fruit that's not quite ripe. These ones are still a little bit hard, and if you bite into them, I hate unripe fruit, there's nothing worse. So we're actually going to poach them very, very lightly today and just make a little dessert. So start off by just taking the bottom of the pear, and I'll show you later on why that is. It's basically so it sits on the plate perfectly flat whenever you're finished. Yeah, we're just going to try and peel away, and what we want to do is leave this little piece at the top intact because that's very nice for presentation, and we want to really preserve the shape of the pear as much as possible so as it sits naturally on the plate after it's been poached and it looks like an entire pear. So just very carefully, very slowly, with whatever knife you feel most comfortable with, just peel down the outside, just like that. And then just very gently trim any of that excess little brown skin away from the outside. And what you're left with is a lovely pear that'll sit perfectly on your plate. And I'm going to do that with the rest of the pears, and then we'll be ready to poach them. So what you end up with is a lovely pear. Now what we're going to do to poach these, I've got a little bit of water on cooking here, and I'm going to add my sugar in there. And what that's going to create is a little sugar syrup. That'll just boil up together and make a lovely syrup in about a very, very quick amount of time, in about a minute. I'm also going to pop a few cloves in there. Those will just perfume the pears as they cook, and a lemon which will stop the pears from discoloring. So in they go. Now what's very crucial here is that you just keep the pears ticking over when they go into that water. You really don't want them boiling because they're so, they could fall apart. So just very, very gently. We're going to cook them for about 20-25 minutes at a simmer, and then when you poke your knife in, which I'll show you afterwards, and they're soft, that's when you can take them off and serve them. So the pears have gently been simmering and poaching away, and I'm just going to take one out, and you can see that they're absolutely gorgeous. They've kept their shape because we've kept that nice low simmering temperature, and if I just run my knife in, you can see they're absolutely so soft. And from something that was sort of tough and not ripe, we've turned it into an absolutely really, really simple dessert. And now it's up to you what you want to combine that with. A little bit of mascarpone cheese perhaps, maybe some simple ice cream, or just a little syrup. But that's how you poach a very simple pear.